From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Corbin Burnes. How about a report on him, Chris?
So dominant in his last start. Double-digit strikeouts. It's going to be interesting today to see if he's able to have command of his secondary pitches the way he did last time out.
All right, ready to go here. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And another ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Next offering is in for a strike. Remember, Burnes won the Cy Young Award in 2021, but in 2019 he pitched 49 innings and had an ERA just under 9, and it was at that point that he ditched his 4-seam fastball and ended up going with that cut fastball that has been such a crucial pitch for him.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3-run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Now a fly ball to right center. Robert sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Kicks and deals. In the air, right side. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Harris after it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Luis Ariz stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from that one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So 2 down, and here's the veteran outfielder, Luis Robert. The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Alex Verdugo. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Swung on, belted. Back there. Out of here. A massive home run. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Austin Riley now at the plate. Fouled off left side.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Matt Olson. And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Riley. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. That's to third. Moncada to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the White Sox 1. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's the DH, Gavin Sheets. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. White Sox down a run here in Game 2 of the World Series. Out there to center, and it falls. And the postseason success continues for him.
A couple of singles back-to-back. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
First and second, no outs. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball to strike. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. Two on, 1 out. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Braves 2 and the White Sox 1. On to the 3rd inning, and now it is JT Realmuto. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2. Ground ball right side, and that one handled in plenty of time for first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning. Now, Dominic Fletcher. There's a 1-1. Rocketed out towards right center. Harris grabs it on the run.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now Yohan Moncada. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Number 5, second baseman, Luis.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Arias. Full extension, makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Game 2 of the World Series. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And another ball. Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Albi.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And now 1 and 2.
One ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get...
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. And a pitch. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 2-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here is Alex Verdugo. And he deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Andrew Vaughn will hit next.
Andrew Vaughn.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, no outs. Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit. Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, what a flip for 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
That's shortstop. Montgomery.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Sox even things up on the solo blast. 2-2 game. You're watching the World Series on the show. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So now here's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Looked like it was a little bit up.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Righty delivers. And now 2-2. That's towards center. Under this one. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting. Left field.
Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelenic. One down, base is empty. That one the other way. Moncada tossed to first. And that is out number 2.
Now batting. The catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. The pitch. Headed towards the corner. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. Popped up. Makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 7, Dominic Fletcher.
Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald preparing to come on if needed. Johnson getting loose as well. And the pitch. On a line out towards center. Harris pulls that one down, and that quickly 2 away.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here is Yoan Moncada. The White Sox down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. And here is Luis Arias. Left-hand batter waits to the right side. Albies tosses to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. The White Sox leave 1. They trail it 3-2. Here on the south side, top of the 6th inning, stepping in, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And misses inside.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So up next, Orlando Arcia. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Paul Sewald.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Back at guaranteed rate field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Luis Robert. The pitch. Fought off foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And the righty deals. And a foul ball left side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground, right side. Albies. And Verdugo is set down.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn digs in now. At the belt and fires. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. Two outs, runner at first. Colson Montgomery now at the plate.
Montgomery.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Into center. Harris has a beat on it. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. But the White Sox get one on a homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Running 2 here. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it go a long way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That's it for Corbin Burnes, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Michael Kopech gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Robert makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Tapped softly on the ground. The rise. Off balance throw in time. And Olsen is set down.
Yeah, and he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Sets him down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game, and here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball, right field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. One down, base is empty. In the air, center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that chance handled. Fires over to first. Inning over. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They still trail it here, 4-3. Back here on the south side, we're at the top of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ripped to short. In time to Vaughn. First out in the top of the 8th.
The catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. The wind to kick the pitch. Strike 2. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. Next pitch is outside. Foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the White Sox 3. Now on the bump, Dylan Lee.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Luis Arias getting ready to hit.
The second baseman,
So now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next to hit, Luis Robert. Base hit center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action.
To second, and he's out. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. Here's a high chopper, and he picks it up in foul territory.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Right-handed reliever. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The right fielder.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. And that one hammered. Verdugo ranging back. And out of here. His 2nd homer of this series. It's 6-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here. Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings through that.
1 and 2.
And now the lefty stays alive. And a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, the 3rd baseman,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the 9th. And a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And it goes just foul. Out to short, Montgomery. Throw to first is in time. Two outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Penn Murphy.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a 1-1. Well struck, right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting. The shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed, there's one.
Now batting, catcher.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Mejia. Tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Righty to the plate. Ripped to first, caught. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.